This week's edition of Murder on the Orient Express is brought to you once again by Diet Water. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. And with all the activities coming up this weekend at Gen Con, be on the watch out for me at Gen Con all 4 days there. If you find me there walking around wearing the different types of merch that we have here, matching hat and t-shirt, hit me up and you will get a complimentary free bottle of Diet Water. Good only while supplies last. Otherwise, if you're looking at Gen Con, look forward to seeing you there. Hope you all have a good time. And on behalf of everyone at Diet Water, may all your rolls be Nat 20s. This product's only available in stores where it's sold. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are time zone-wise on this island Earth. This is Kentucky Hawkeye, KY Hawkeye, your host here on Hawkeye's Old Time Gaming Emporium. It is Monday night, so Bonbon's behind the counter, half price. Bonnie's behind the counter with us as well, as we are going to use the little gray cells as we go into another night of Dame Agatha Christie's famous novel, The Murder on the Orient Express.
Surprisingly, the episode so far has been entirely devoid of murder. But given where we left off yesterday, I doubt that's going to be true much longer.
Yesterday?
Or last week.
Last week. Oh, yeah. One thing we got to do.
Stash check.
Stash check.
Yeah, it's hilarious that every single one of the grooming tools on his, like, not quite vanity, but around the sink, morning prep station, nightstand thing, all three of them were mustache related.
Mm-hmm.
Of course they were all mustache related.
Of course they're mustache related.
It's Poirot.
Yeah, it's Poirot. What would you expect?
Oy.
So we had our very not restful night.
Yeah, let's see. We woke up at 12:37, 1:15, 1:45. I still have it in my notes.
So we'll see, hopefully, other than the fact that they're stuck in a big snowdrift and they can't go anywhere for a while, everything should be nice and calm and probably a little bit dull, right? Well, are you kidding? This is Agatha Christie we're talking about here.
If something doesn't go wrong, then there's no reason for her to be writing this.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's see if that one, what's his name? Mr. Ratchet the Wretched?
Yeah, Mr. Ratchet, the guy who Poirot did not let himself be hired by because
he did not like the look of his face.
Yep, famous quote from the novel. So, without any further ado, since we used all the ado making dinner last night, let's go ahead and get things started. You get the mouse, I got the keyboard. Let's get this going.
That'll be a continue. And here we are.
Oh, hang on, I gotta do something here real quick.
Okay. It's captured the mouse.
Yeah. It's not tripping the desktop audio like it's supposed to. Alright, so we are up for the day, right?
Let's make sure that it actually worked and get a voice line. If we can select anything for the dresser again.
Alright, let's head back over here.
Can we get a...
Okay, I'm hearing some. There we go.
Okay, there.
There we go.
Hard to tell if we're hearing something if there's not much to be heard.
Yeah. Alright, so alright. Anything else you want to trigger here?
There's a bridge, and there's a lot of snow.
A lot of snow.
And the only tracks I'm seeing are the ones the train uses.
Yep. Nothing else.
What a peaceful day.
Alright. Let's head out and see what's happening. Which way do we want to go?
Well, I don't think there's much in this direction. Like, is there even anything in this direction?
The second class seats where we were before, and there's the map of everything.
Right, so we're there.
You are here.
Yeah, that's right. Second class was where we were before.
Yeah, and then we got moved up to here.
Yeah, it gave us a...
That's our room.
Oh, right. Yeah, what am I doing?
Do we need to go back and close it?
I mean, can we go? Close it. It's not giving us an icon to close it.
Okay, I guess not.
Well, either it just closed itself or there's a ghost on the train.
Yep. Alright, shall we talk to the conductor?
Sure.
Okay, hang on, I need to check something real quick. I'm not seeing any audio there.
Okay.
Alright, I gotta check something here real quick, everyone, because I'm not sure the game's getting audio here. Oh, I need to fix it too. There. Alright, let's talk to the conductor again.
Good morning,
There we go.
Good morning.
There. Now you've got sound.
Everybody has sound.
Alright. Yeah, probably nothing of interest. No mustache trimmers.
No mustache trick things. Alright, shall we go enjoy breakfast?
We shall. Bar and lounge.
Is there a sign place for us to sit? Or do
I don't think so.
Intolerable. I am supposed to be demonstrating the Firenze in Paris in 2 days.
I'm listening.
Your car.
Mhm.
Yes, it's bad luck.
Right, it's the salesman.
Mhm.
If I miss that demonstration, I'll be in a deep trouble.
Just text your people in Paris and warn them.
Of course I tried that. But there is no network service in these mountains.
The ongoing problem with mysteries set in the modern day. You have to disrupt the cell phones.
Yeah. Of course.
And this is... Oh, right, her.
Just sit on the train until I got to Paris. And now we may be here for days, and my boat sails the day after tomorrow. How am I going to catch it now? I can't even send an email to cancel it. Ah, I'm just too mad to talk about it.
My colleagues
Then stop.
will meet me in Paris. They will wonder what has happened to me.
I don't think we've met her.
What
No,
do
we
you
haven't.
think? We have refugees to help.
Pink suit, blonde, refugee worker. So some kind of social work.
Okay.
This is the second half. And
Oh, someone to talk to.
There's her princess with the fancy bird.
Yep.
Morning, madam. The snow is a predicament, is it not?
I am Russian. Snow is no stranger to me.
She's Russian.
Saint, would it be St. Petersburg?
You are very perceptive. Monsieur Poirot, is it not?
And may I take it, I have the honor of addressing Princess Natalia Dragomirov.
We dispense with the old titles these days. My husband, all of my past, was taken from me by these Stalinists. When they were gone, I became director of the St. Petersburg Museum of Antiquities to restore and preserve what I can of my country's history.
Still, the delay must be vexing.
If I must be late for my appointments, then they will wait.
I know that I would certainly wait, madame. It has been my extreme pleasure to make your acquaintance, madame.
Au revoir, Monsieur Poirot.
Well, that's a healthy way of handling both not being nobility technically any longer and also the train is going nowhere.
Yeah.
Kudos to you, madam.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Shall we go talk to her?
Beautiful piano. What a luxury. Pity there's no one to play it.
And Madam, what was it?
Oh,
Madam English teacher.
Madam, yeah.
Mademoiselle, you are not concerned about the train stopping?
What can one do?
Indeed, this does not make the train move. You have great strength to remain calm at a time like this.
I know one far, far stronger than I.
And that is?
Well, that old lady, for instance. You have probably noticed her. She just has to lift her little finger and ask for something in a polite voice, and the whole train runs.
It runs also for my friend Monsieur Bouc, but that is because he is a director of the line, not because he has a masterful character.
You don't have to have a strong will when you have power. But I suspect I did not need to tell you that, Mr.
Poirot.
Mr. Poirot.
Okay, I suppose it's time to put in our breakfast order.
Good morning, Mr. Fauché. You have early customers, I see.
Yes, I am stuck serving here as well at breakfast. Everyone is impatient. They keep complaining that the train is not moving. As if I could get out and push it.
It's early for me to order a boxcar. That is the appropriate drink, I believe.
A gin, triple sec, lemon and grenadine mix. A drink for a train indeed.
But not perhaps for my breakfast. I think I will settle for an omelette.
Good luck, sir. Miss Nielsen is helping to serve in the dining car.
And that's our pastry chef, I believe.
Yeah.
We're refreshing the memory of there's like, I don't know how many people in this car.
Yeah, another water closet. To the dining car.
Secretary and
And
How long are we
the
expecting?
ex-military guy.
Right.
Much good complaining to me. That fellow there with the moustache, he may know something.
Or that guy with the mustache.
Yes?
Monsieur Bouc asks for you to join him in compartment 203.
Look here, Poirot. Can you tell us anything?
I can tell you the snow, it will not move aside on its own.
You obviously have some information with Book.
I am going to see him now. I will ask him if he has any information.
Fair enough. Alright.
Alright. Time to go right back where we came from.
Yeah. We've proven that we can negotiate our way through the train.
We still don't know the name of Pink Suit or that one guy in a green suit that we haven't seen this morning.
Yeah, we'll find out soon enough. Alright. 203, the one next door to us.
Isn't that Ratchet's room?
I believe so.
Ah, my good friend. Come in. We have need of you.
What has occurred?
A passenger lies dead in his bed. Stabbed.
A passenger? Which passenger?
In there. He's an American. A man called Ratchet. It was his valet, Masterman, who was worried that Mr. Ratchet was not awake yet. Pierre Michel, the conductor, decided to break in and found the body.
I see. Well, my friend, I think it is best not to touch anything and wait for the police to arrive.
Oh, I tried to call the police, but there is no cell tower for many kilometers. We could be stuck in the snow for hours. The murderer is with us. On the train, now! The sooner we catch him, the sooner we'll be out of danger. The Dr. Constantine is already examining the body.
Mon ami, this is not a missing train ticket. We must follow procedure. We must wait for the police to secure the crime scene.
Please, Poirot. I will take full responsibility.
Book, you ask. Well, if we cannot contact the outside world, then... Oh, you are going to drive me crazy. Truth, this problem intrigues me. I was reflecting not half an hour ago that many hours of boredom lay ahead whilst we are stuck here. And now, a problem lies ready to my hand.
You accept then?
C'est entendu. You place the matter in my hands.
Truthfully, yeah, you're supposed to leave it alone.
Yeah.
But if they did that, we wouldn't have a game.
Yeah. And we wouldn't have a story.
So we are going to just...
Do we want to analyze? Okay, we can't analyze the crime scene because we haven't been inside yet, right?
Yeah.
So
we're just going to say, yeah, this is inaccurate, but we want a story.
all right. Do we need to talk any more to Mr. Book?
I'd wait until we have something worth asking.
Okay.
Stabbed in his bed. Ah, so that's our Kenyans man.
Dr. Constantine.
Forgive me, doctor. You are a medical examiner?
No, but I have assisted in post-mortems at my local hospital where I am a teaching fellow.
I am familiar with your excellent institution.
I do not intend to perform a full autopsy, but a preliminary examination should be of some use.
Of course. May I have a look? Then we can compare notes.
Please, if you need any help, I won't be far away.
All right.
Nationality. We heard that over dinner.
He's Kenyan.
He is
He's
a...
a doctor.
Yeah.
And And I'd say he's not
He's
89.
not 25.
He's not 89. He's going to be 47.
Dr. Constantine. Poirot.
All right.
All right. Request his alibi.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm sorry, Doctor, but I must question.
Of course. I must be considered under suspicion like everyone else.
May I know your movements last night?
I share compartment 101 with Mr. Booth. He would not stop talking about his beloved train. I listened to him for hours talking about his Orient Express.
My friend Book will no doubt confirm this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, any link to the victim?
Why is he... Well... I was going to say, why is he barefoot? Then I was like, no, that makes sense. He's in his own compartment. But also, it's freaking cold in here based on how they're both shivering.
Yeah.
You know the victim?
Not at all. I noticed
Because they
him
got the
last night
windows
at
open.
dinner, but I did not pay much attention.
True. He was in the same room.
Mm-hmm.
Did you touch anything in here this morning?
I checked for a pulse. There was none. Rigor mortis had commenced. The body was cool to the touch. I touched nothing else.
Okay.
What can you tell me about the victim?
He died from multiple stab wounds of varying angles and depth. More than one would have been fatal. I would place the time of death roughly between midnight and 2 a.m. With more time, I hope I can be more precise.
All right. We woke up multiple times in that window.
Yep.
And as a refresher from that episode, at 12:37 there was a noise. The conductor knocked at room 203. There was no answer.
Right.
At 1:15, the conductor talked to Lady I Won't Stop Talking About My Daughter in room 204. Didn't stop at 203, came straight to us, but then again we were looking out the door.
Mm-hmm.
At 1:45, there was a blonde lady who could have been Lady Pink Suit with her refugees to go get to. We don't know enough to be sure. Could have also been the lady with the train phobia.
Yeah. And she was wearing that
Oriental gown.
Oriental gown with a dragon on it, right?
And she was running in the direction of the bar.
Right.
That's my notes from last week.
Yep.
The cold.
Assuming the open window complicates matters.
Indeed. Conditions are not perfect.
Okay.
Which, even if they had the ability on hand to do a temperature check of the body and work the numbers to figure out how quickly it's cooled down, that throws things off a little.
Yeah, it does. All right, so we can back out. All right.
All right.
Okay, let's look everything. It's unlocked.
Can the killer have gone? The chain lock is
Broken.
Sir Michel told me that he broke the chain on the door to get into the room.
That is consistent with the chain lock still being in the thing.
Right. All right.
Okay, let's examine the body.
Want to do
before
the
we
body
look at
first?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I see a prescription bottle of some sort down there.
Or a spray paint can. We can't look at it.
Not yet.
We have to look at him in order to look at it. Broken watch.
Stuck at 1:15.
Yeah.
1:15.
That is not 1:15. That's 1:50.
That's the second hand.
Is
That's the hour hand. That's the minute hand. That's the hour hand.
Okay.
That's the second hand.
Okay. So I'm fitting that into my notes.
Alright, anything of note on there? Otherwise, no. Okay.
Okay. Or were we supposed to get an interact out of that? Or, okay. There we go.
Okay.
Stopped at 1:15 a.m. One would expect that to be the time when the attack occurred.
I'm noticing that he said expect that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That is a lot of stabbing.
A lot of
As
stabbity
you
stabs.
see, the victim has been stabbed many times. Several alone would have been fatal.
Yes, I agree. An attack most savage.
I will, of course, prepare a complete report on my findings.
Thank you. I'll take photos.
Okay, he's got a gun.
He slept with a gun.
Does not appear to have been fired.
Think the safety's on.
Safety's on.
Last night, Monsieur Ratchet said he takes precautions. I see now. Yes. He knew he was in danger and wanted to be ready. Yet it was no use to him. I will leave it here for the police.
Yeah. There's his phone.
Broken as well.
His phone was deliberately smashed.
Someone didn't want information on the phone to be recoverable. Or possibly it just got in the way.
Exotic vape. Banana.
Did it belong to Ratchet?
Alright, and a water glass.
With stuff at the bottom.
I'm sure I will find some interesting things inside.
Hey, Wandering Silence. I told that guy he should not have a mountain lion as a roommate. Yeah, that...
Yeah, no.
Okay, come back. Was...
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Good eye. That is...
An H.
Fancy handkerchief.
Yeah.
There's a letter H.
Welcome in, Wandering Silence.
Wait, I'm not seeing...
Don't see anything else here. Alright, so let's head that way.
You're in control of the keyboard.
So let's head towards the other door. Well, okay, trash can first.
Aw, picture of a kitty.
Yeah.
I wonder what could be in this photo.
Restore the picture?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go right to it. Alright, trying to play forensics here.
And we're building it upside down.
Yeah.
Or is there a oh, there's an R for rotate.
Okay. You want to rotate the...
Yeah. Let's assemble this right side up.
There we go. There we
And
go.
I'm betting this is the other part of that.
Yeah.
I think that's this.
Probably, yep.
This. Yeah. It's a plush kitty.
Mm-hmm. Oh, too many.
That's adorable.
For Daisy. Who's Daisy?
Interesting. That was easy.
Alright. Let's continue to inspect the room. So there's at least two other points. There's a prescription bottle.
Pharma Sleep 3000 sleeping pills, one before going to bed. Doesn't tell us what it is, but...
You're hitting W.
Oh.
Box of sleeping pills.
Alright.
And it's not going to let us open it, is it?
No. Alright, so...
There's a safe.
There's a safe.
But we'd have no idea
What the combination is.
I mean, I could throw a wild guess.
Go ahead.
Nope. D-A-I-S. Nope, it's 4 letters. Or it's 4 numbers.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Alright,
We can't even begin to guess.
Suitcase.
Let's
recently laundered.
To be expected.
Okay.
Now what's the letter? Alice was walking in the forest of 1,000 flowers. She picked 10 flowers to make a bouquet. Suddenly the bouquet turned into a butterfly and the flowers on the ground began to multiply. There were twice as many. Alice arrived in front of a door that asked her, "If you want to get out of the forest, you must tell me how many flowers are left in the forest." Well, 1,000 minus 10, that's 990.
190. Okay.
The 10 she picked turned into butterflies, and there were twice as many. So 990 times 2, that's
1980?
Yes. How very convenient.
Exactly the reading material one would expect of a man like Ratchet.
But very convenient for us.
Alright, interesting.
Alright. Shall we presume?
Could be. Yep.
That is very...
You can tell I'm used to doing math in my head. Lots of money.
To be expected, it's Benjamin's. He's American.
Surprising.
Suppose he's a rich guy.
For each person hurt, you will suffer the same harm. Your death is near. We never forget.
Okay, that's why...
Okay, the first thing I'm noticing here. This looks like someone who's taken their text editor and changed the font for every word. R, R, R. Cursive R.
Or...
This is meant to look handwritten.
Yeah.
So what I'm thinking is there's a case in Sherlock Holmes where in one of the key cases, we've both read this case.
The Dancing Men?
I know you know, not the Dancing Men. This is a different case.
Okay.
Where there is a note of some kind left behind at the scene of a crime, and Sherlock deduces based on looking at the fact that there are two different ways R's are written. One of them is using Greek E's, whatever that is, and the other isn't.
Oh, yeah.
And the spacing of the letters indicated that it was written by two different hands.
Yeah, I remember that one now, yeah.
So either someone's good at faking handwriting, or we've got multiple hands on this page.
Yeah, multiple hands on this page, because this looks like it is handwritten. This is not printed, so it's not a case of switching fonts around. It's kind of the old take on the classic gangster thing where the ransom note has words that are cut out of different newspapers, different magazines, and put in there.
This looks like the handwriting equivalent.
Yeah, it's just the handwriting equivalent.
We've got cursive, we've got semi-cursive, we've got someone who's got a very heavy hand on the pen, someone who's also got a heavy hand.
And we've got someone who's got a non-English background because of the E's. It's almost like
some
like
of them
acrylic or Greek E.
Some of them write in
all caps.
All caps. Like, okay, I could see "we never forget" being all caps, except some of this is lowercase.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we've got multiple hands on the page, or someone who's good at messing with handwriting.
Yeah. Interesting.
Maybe that would have been instantly picked up by others, but we've both read that case.
Yeah. And I've read enough mystery novels where that's done.
Call Cairo, check Cartblitz delivery, Orient Express. Call DC, check $$ TV. I think today is supposed to be the 16th.
Okay, see if that... What's this flip?
Fontana de Conigli, AW.
Meeting place on the back of a postcard. Someone with the initials AW.
Confirm flight RJ. Meet AW.
Ratchet had an appointment
in Venice. Send money to Cairo.
Debrief
with H, whoever H is.
Debrief could be, what was his secretary? Hector McQueen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Interesting. Alright, so what do we have?
And that's the connecting door to Miss My Daughter Is Everything.
Yeah, Miss Connectity.
Yeah.
Door communicates with compartment 204. The latch is open on this side.
But theoretically not on the other side because she was worried about it.
Supposedly, yeah. Alright, what's... Oh, that was the sleeping
pills. That was the sleeping pills, yeah.
Okay, anything else here?
The window.
Okay, let's take a look at the window.
The snow is snowing only lightly this morning, the murderer would have left
Tracks in the snow.
if he had jumped out the window.
Okay. Tab?
Yeah.
Let's
I
recap
think
events.
that means we've got everything we can pull out of this.
Alright.
How could the killer exit the room?
3 possible ways.
Okay, we've got a lot of pieces.
Yeah. There's recap of events right there. A&W. It's the root beer killer, yes.
Oh boy. Select 2 events that help uncover what happened. Well, the gun and the threatening note are connected, as are the sleeping pills and likely the powder.
Yeah. So let's connect those 2.
He took a sleeping draught.
Alright. We
had a
know
threat.
he was threatened,
And he kept a gun under his pillow.
but he was on his guard.
Wait a minute, that's a contradiction.
I know it is. Yet he took a sleeping pill. Yeah, something doesn't make sense.
I can't imagine Ratchet taking a sleeping pill if he feared for his life. Et voila.
And given what he told us the night of,
Mm-hmm.
the sleeping pills, something's going on there.
Yeah, something doesn't make sense. Why would he do that? Okay, we already did that. Okay.
Yeah, I had a
Hang on.
thing not intentional.
Alright.
Navigating this is interesting.
Alright,
It's like,
so
how do I move it? How do I move through it?
Alright.
Do the arrow keys shift? Oh, arrow keys shift around. And okay, it says that. Okay, so I click and drag if I want to navigate. You use the arrow keys. Okay. Figuring out the mechanics.
I need to interview them.
Who work for Miss Ratchet?
Well, we know Mr. McQueen.
Okay, here's the thing. There was a mention of a valet whose last name started with an H, I think. And we saw the guy with the green suit visiting him last night.
Yeah, is that...
We don't know.
No, that's Mr. Masterman.
Yeah. Then it's possible that I misheard.
Yeah.
So he had a valet who is not his secretary. So, yeah.
Alright,
I think
so...
we need some more information.
Hang on,
and
there's
we're not...
one place I wanted to scoot back up. We need to go over here.
Okay. The train is stopped trapped in the snow, but the window is open. Hoped he was going to get out to the next station through the window, but the train never made it.
Right.
The chain on the hall door is broken. It's connected. Yeah.
So we know those 2 connect together. It's locked from the inside.
There is a connecting door, but
And
it's not latched.
So, the murderer must have exited through Madame Hubbard's room. My little grey cells did not
Alright,
let me down.
so we need to talk to her. Okay. Witnesses.
Who are the 2 people who could have seen the murderer leaving the room?
It would have been Mrs. Hubbard and the conductor. Because he was stationed outside. And it's her room.
I'm not sure that we have data to back the or we kind of do, because we saw them at about 1:15.
That's the right answer.
Alright, so let's go back to the other one, Ratchet's employees.
Yeah.
Another look there.
I'm fairly confident that it's him.
Well, we can try.
Yeah.
Good job.
Because we saw him there the night before.
Okay.
We have never spoken with this dude, but he was there.
Alright, so he is the valet.
Yeah.
He's in room 103. And Ratchet is in 102.
The Secretary McQueen.
Yeah. And we also need to talk to Mr. Michel and Mrs. Hubbard. If we can get her to talk to about something other than her daughter. Alright.
I think I've seen everything I need at the moment. I'm counting on you to finish your analysis.
I'll have a more detailed report for you as soon as I can.
Alright, I think we're done in here, so...
So, Poirot, did you find anything out?
It's a bit early for the handcuffs, my friend. Even for Hercule Poirot. Do not worry, mon ami. I believe our culprit has no plans to strike again. Monsieur Ratchet was the target. Of that, I am convinced.
Alright, so where were you?
Okay.
How did you spend last night?
This is a joke, I hope. Don't you trust your old friend?
My friend, calm yourself. I must hear your story in order to corroborate other accounts.
Accounts. Yeah, we need you for alibi.
Let me see.
Yeah.
I went to my compartment after dinner. Dr. Constantine was already there. We talked about his career. He's a Cambridge man, you know. After university, he returned to his country and has done much good there. He was so interested in the Orient Express. I told him all the anecdotes I know. I'm not certain when we fell asleep, but it was very late.
Okay, so he corroborated what the doctor said about
So the
himself.
doctor's alibi is clear.
Mm-hmm.
Here is what I have found out. Monsieur Ratchet was stabbed many times. I also found threatening letters in his safe. He had a loaded gun under his pillow, so he was on guard, ready to defend himself. However, there was an empty glass with white residue at the bottom. I suspect a barbiturate. Perhaps he was forced to take it. In any case, I am certain he was unconscious, unable to defend himself. I also found several other items at the crime scene, possibly related to the murder. They must be investigated.
By all means, Poirot. As fast as you can.
I also found liquid for an electronic cigarette, but I could not find a vape. This might belong to the murderer.
This criminal is an amateur.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We need to know
everybody.
exactly who is on this train.
I
Yeah.
need a list of the passengers with their compartment numbers.
Pierre Michel will have it.
I must interview the rest of the passengers and the staff.
I'll be in the bar car if you need me. We are hours late. Soon I hope help will arrive.
Alright.
We have a list of passengers and access to the suite should we need it again.
Alright, do we want to look at the list?
Sure. Okay.
There we go. Okay,
Yeah,
we need to talk
we need to talk to the conductor.
Okay,
actually.
so let's
get
go
it.
talk to the conductor.
We've got a list of 4 people to speak with.
Mm-hmm.
I think the conductor's more useful first.
Yeah, let's get the list from the conductor first.
Monsieur Michel, I must ask you a few questions if you don't mind.
I will do everything I can to help.
First of all, tell me about yourself.
Very well. My name, as you know, is Pierre Michel. I am from Calais. I've been with the company for over 15 years.
Thank you.
Pierre Michel, clearly French.
Controller.
Yeah.
Hey, Prex, good to have you with us here. We've
Hey.
just found us a nice little murder poo to solve.
Oh boy. Okay. Given the gray, I'm inclined to say more 57 than 33. And he's been here for 15 years.
Yeah.
So if he were 33, he started when he was 17.
Yeah.
Which is a bit... I mean, that's believable if you were like a valet or... what's the term for... Is valet who's getting your luggage off the platform?
Yeah.
I think there's a different...
Valet, he's in charge of your luggage and clothing and stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
was easy.
He gave it to you on a silver platter.
All right. Let's get the list.
Can you provide me with a listing of the passengers and their rooms, please?
Yes, certainly.
Here we go.
We have Dr. Constantine, room 101. Toby Harris, don't know if we know about him.
102. Along
Hector
with Hector.
McQueen, also in 102. Edward Masterman, don't know that we've met him.
103.
Antonio Foslarati.
Masterman, that's the valet.
Right. Antonio Foslarati.
That's the electric car
That's
guy.
the electric car spokesman. Mary Debenham, that's the English teacher,
Sure,
I think.
probably.
Greta Ohinsan.
That's probably the one we haven't met yet.
Likely yeah.
So
Joanna
stop.
Locke. I really don't think we've met her.
Mm-hmm.
Hildegard Schmidt, also 105. There's a lot of names we haven't run into.
Archibald.
Natalia Dragomanov, the princess. Cyrus
Archibald is the former military guy.
No, Dragomanov is the...
Yeah, she's the...
And why is she in the second class carriage? Whatever. Nikolaj Petrovich, Samuel Ratchet, Caroline Hubbard.
Petrovich is the one who was the no-show, so that's why we're able to get in. Cyrus Hardman, Caroline Hubbard.
Number of places?
Not sure what they mean by that. And then there's the staff.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, we could turn option. The
And that's
symbol.
the watermark for it. Okay.
Okay.
Are you a smoker?
Indeed.
Do you smoke e-cigarettes?
No. Tobacco only.
Okay, so that's the vape stuff is not from him.
I would like to reconstruct with your help the events of last night. Monsieur Ratchet retired to bed. When?
Almost immediately after dinner, sir. Actually, before we left Belgrade.
Did anybody go into his compartment after that?
His valet, monsieur. Monsieur Masterman. And then his secretary, the young American gentleman. Monsieur McQueen.
And that is the last time you saw or heard of him?
No, monsieur. You forget that Monsieur Ratchet rang his bell around 12:40 a.m., soon after we had stopped. I knocked at the door, but he called out in French, "Ce n'est rien, je me suis trompé." I then left to answer another bell that had just rung.
Ratchet spoke French to him. That's surprising coming from an American.
Yeah. Because he doesn't strike me as someone who knows multiple languages.
Je suis trompé. I'm trying to remember what trompé means. I'm going to get that line again.
I would like to reconstruct with your help the events of last night. Monsieur Ratchet retired to bed. When?
Almost immediately after dinner, sir. Actually, before we left Belgrade.
Did anybody go into his compartment after that?
His valet, monsieur. Monsieur Masterman. And then his secretary, the young American gentleman. Monsieur McQueen.
And that is the last time you saw or heard of him?
No, monsieur. You forget that Monsieur Ratchet rang his bell around 12:40 a.m., soon after we had stopped. I knocked at the door, but he called out in French, "Ce n'est rien,
Ce n'est rien, je me suis trompé."
I then left to answer another bell that had just rung.
Ce n'est rien. Trompe might mean walking around. Ce n'est is it's not.
Okay. Type it in. We're gonna, since this is an updated, modernized version of the game, we're gonna use Google Translate. She took French in high school. I speak English decently, but that's the only, and I can read Spanish. If you give me text in Spanish, I can read it and get all the accents probably right, but I wouldn't understand half of what I'm saying.
Ce n'est rien, it's nothing.
We're trying to figure out what the phrase in French means. So unless which
verb tromper.
you or
The ce n'est rien. Ce n'est rien, which means it's nothing. And then je suis trompé.
with your help, the
So we
events
will accept translations from others.
retired to bed.
Yeah.
When?
Oh, snap.
Immediately after
The
dinner.
verb tromper
Before we
translates as deceived.
Anybody go into his compartment after that?
His valet, monsieur. Monsieur Masterman. And then his secretary, the young American gentleman. Monsieur McQueen.
And that is the last time
It's
you
okay.
saw or heard of him?
No, monsieur. You forget that Monsieur Ratchet rang his bell around 12:40 a.m. soon after we had stopped. I knocked at the door, but he called out in French, "Ce n'est rien, je me suis trompé." I then
Je
left to
me
answer
suis
another
trompé.
bell that had just
Je
rung.
me suis.
And take the E off. Extra. Wasn't.
There was. So it translates it to, it's nothing, I was
would
wrong.
like to reconstruct with your help the events.
Or
of
I was
last night.
mistaken.
Monsieur Ratchet retired to bed.
Almost immediately after dinner, sir. Actually, before we left Belgrade.
Did anybody go
Okay, let's
into
get one
his
more look
compartment
to
after
make
that?
sure.
His valet, monsieur. Monsieur Masterman. And then his secretary, the young American gentleman. Monsieur McQueen.
And that is the last time you saw or heard of him?
No, monsieur. You forget that Monsieur Ratchet rang his bell around 12:40 a.m. soon after we had stopped. I knocked at the door, but he called out in French, "Ce n'est rien, je me suis trompé." I then left.
So
to
it was
answer
one with an
another
accent,
bell
but yeah.
that had just rung.
So that translates to, it's nothing, I was wrong, or it's nothing, I was mistaken.
Okay.
And our testimony says at 12. Okay, I'll wait.
I was sitting on my little seat at the end of the car, facing up the corridor.
Are you sure?
I left a little after 1 a.m. to speak about the snow with my colleague Jean in the bar car. I came back later. There was a call. I remember speaking to you.
Indeed, I remember. Carry on.
It was the American lady, Madame Hubbard. She thought she saw a man in her compartment. Then, around 1:50 a.m., I made the bed for Monsieur Ratchet's secretary, Monsieur McQueen. He had spent the evening talking with the English Captain Arbuthnot. At 2 a.m., I returned to my place and stayed there until dawn.
All right, that does line up with what we saw, because at 12:37 there was some kind of noise.
Right.
The conductor knocked at 2:03. He didn't seem to get an answer, but he walked away.
Mm-hmm.
It's possible that we just couldn't hear
We
it
just
from
couldn't hear it.
from next door. I am still sus about the Americans choosing to respond in
In
French.
French, yeah. Because MacArthur has a definitely southern accent and all that. So it doesn't... They're saying that he wouldn't know French, but his first instinct would be speaking
English.
Would be English. The other guy, Mr. Masterson, we don't know enough about yet, so...
Yeah. And 1:15, he was talking to Hubbard at room 204. Then he walked straight past 203 to talk to us.
Yeah.
What is the last station where we stopped?
Pinkowski.
Could someone have come on board?
Possibly. I was very busy. Owing to the weather, we were a few minutes late. We left at 12:10 a.m.
Okay.
Okay.
So the earliest someone could have snuck on board was 12:10.
20 minutes before that first interaction.
Right.
Okay. Don't think there's... We have our list. Joanna Locke, we don't know. Book, we do. They all have their room numbers now.
Yep.
Room 104, 106.
Okay.
Is Adreni.
Okay.
We haven't run across the guy's shoes. Hopefully. No. Or was... No.
And there's Mr. Who are you looking for? The guy she
On
was
the
with?
Oh, right. There he is. Okay. They're both in 205.
Yeah.
Staff.
There's Mr. Masterman. There's Hector.
Greta Olson,
Olson.
who we know very little about, but we know she works with refugees.
Yeah.
She does charity work. Hildegard Schmidt, the assistant to the princess who now runs a museum.
Mm-hmm. And Mr. Hardman. And the mysterious Joanna Locke.
If I had to guess, that's the lady we caught spying earlier when we were on the platform.
Right. Okay. Let's do some mapping.
We shall stare at the conductor awkwardly while we map out what he did.
Alright.
Alright. Mrs. Hubbard calls Mr. Michel, then he speaks with me. We did that at 1:15-ish.
So 1:20.
Makes me quick. Okay. Smokes on the station platform.
Probably midnight.
Then gets
back out on 12:10.
Stays at his post
Post
until
until
morning. That's
2
the end.
a.m. And
Ratchet calls Mr. Michel.
right. Alright, we got it.
That's the right answer.
So we know where he was.
Mm-hmm.
We still have to talk to Hubbard and to both of...
And both of these assistants. So let's see who we can find first.
Well, Hubbard is just behind us.
Yeah, shall we go there next?
Let's talk to her.
Is it G205 or 2?
One more door. She's 204.
204,
She's right
that's what I
next to
thought.
203 where it
Yeah.
happened.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, madam. I am Hercule Poirot.
Caroline Hubbard. What can I do for you, Mr. Poirot?
I am the bearer of unfortunate news.
It's obvious with all the commotion that something has happened.
Madame Hubbard, I am afraid your neighbor, Monsieur Ratchet, was murdered last night.
Oh my god. I knew it.
I would like to ask you some questions, but first,
Okay.
may I inspect your room?
Of course, yes. You must.
Okay.
Nationality. She's from Schenectady.
We'll go with housewife because we don't have anything else on her.
Yeah. Age.
60.
She's got a daughter old enough to be in a diplomat's office.
Yeah.
My little gray cells do not let me down.
Alright.
Alright.
First thing I want to know about is the door.
Okay. And it is locked.
This door connects
No.
to Monsieur Ratchet's compartment. It is latched on this side.
Yeah. Which is consistent with her being worried about someone getting in here.
Right.
The luxury of the Orient Express is present in every...
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know
It's,
what we're supposed to be looking for. Doesn't appear to be anything in here.
Yeah. Not sure what
Certainly
that's
nothing
supposed to
clickable.
be, but...
It's like there's just nothing to do here.
Yeah. She's got something stored there. May be important
Probably-
later on.
Possibly just her purse.
Yeah. Alright, so...
Okay. Nothing in the shower, but we've got something on the table.
Yeah. A knob.
An Orient Express knob.
Yeah.
There is a jacket button.
Jacket button.
There's the logo of the Orient Express.
Okay.
So what is she doing
That's
with
an
a
interesting-
jacket button?
Interesting mounting for one.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like she was just having her morning tea.
Mm-hmm.
Or coffee. She's American. It's probably
Yeah.
coffee.
Probably coffee. Alright. Anything else we can click on?
Not yet.
Let's look.
I
Okay,
think.
so we just talked to her. Alright, last night.
Please tell me about last night.
The murder was right here in my compartment. I woke up. All in the darkness. I was just so scared I couldn't scream. I pressed the call button. I pressed and pressed. I heard footsteps running in the corridor, then a knock on my door. Come in, I screamed. And I switched on the lights at the same time. And would you believe it? There wasn't a soul there.
You think he went back into the other compartment?
How do I know where he went? I had my eyes shut tight. The conductor came in. I told the man what had happened, and he didn't seem to believe me. I asked him to search the room, but he found nothing. I told the conductor to look at the door between the compartments, and sure enough, it wasn't bolted. Well, as soon as to that, I told him to bolt it, then and there.
Okay, so it wasn't bolted earlier.
If she screamed, why didn't we wake up? Or was that what wake us? Okay, at 1:15, the conductor talked to 204. We didn't see him go in. They were talking at the door.
Yeah.
But, okay. So it wasn't bolted, and she bolted it after.
Bolted the door between the two compartments.
But I had. Well, as a matter of fact, I asked that Swedish lady, Olsen, Greta, if it was bolted, and she said it was.
How was it you could not see for yourself?
I was already in bed, and my toiletry bag was hanging on the hook of the door. I couldn't see the latch from where I was.
What time was it when you asked her to do this for you?
Oh, it must have been around 10:30 or 10:45 p.m. She'd come along to see if I had an aspirin. But instead of opening my door, she opened Mr. Ratchet's door by mistake. He said something quite rude, like, "Not a chance, lady, you're too old." It shocked her. She came in. I told her where to find the aspirin.
Okay.
She got it out of my toiletry bag. Poor girl, she didn't have a good night.
The same could be said for Monsieur Ratchet. It appears Mademoiselle Olsen may be the last person to see Ratchet alive.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna.
We'll do that later.
Let's ask all the questions, and we'll do this from here.
Is this your handkerchief?
No, not at all.
Yet it is embroidered with an initial H, like your name.
I don't care. It's not mine, and I would certainly never buy something so impractical as that frilly thing.
Yeah, she.
Possible.
By the way she dresses and all that, that would not be her. That would not fit in with her style.
Yeah, fancy hankies are a European concept that I don't think ever really latched on too fiercely. Or maybe it did. I'm thinking of a couple scenes from Little Women's, but I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, not quite so sure.
Doesn't seem to fit her.
Definitely not. Filthy habit.
Okay, so the vape stuff's
I
not
found
her.
a jacket button on your table. It looks like it belongs to
A train employee.
train employee. The button bears the logo of the Orient Express.
Well, of course, the conductor came in last night, but he didn't go near that table.
Still, it's a safe bet that it belongs to the conductor. I'll check his jacket later, to be sure.
Okay.
All right.
I have not finished inspecting your room, if you don't mind.
Okay, let's see if anything else pops up.
It gave us a thing to reconstruct the toiletry scene,
All right.
which
So,
okay, that doesn't quite. I'm already seeing things not add up.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Standard hand baggage. Do those zipper things move? Okay, we just collected it. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. We
All
need
right.
it because
Mrs. Rubard was telling the truth about the latch of the connecting door.
Yeah. It's not. I have a feeling. That to the floor.
This hook is probably where Mrs. Rubard hung her.
Yeah, it would not have covered up the latch at all. I can already tell.
I can see the latch very well from here, even with the toiletry bag attached. I'll have to clear that up with Mrs. Rubard.
Schenectady, yeah.
SK Nectity.
Alright, we need to confront Ms. Hubbard. Do not pass go, do not collect 200.
Mrs. Rubard, you told me that the door connecting the two compartments was closed, correct?
Yes, it was, as I told you. I was already in bed and my toiletry bag was hanging on the hook of the door. I couldn't see the latch from where I was. That's why I asked Miss Olsen to check if it was closed.
Alright.
In bed, possible. Hanging on the door,
Possible. First guess is going to say this is, but let's look at the other one just to be sure.
Miss Olsen to check if
Okay.
it was closed.
It's that one.
You
E?
confirm.
Are you sure everything you've told me is accurate, Madame Hubbard?
Of course. I have an excellent memory.
Mrs. Hubbard, I tested putting your toiletry bag on the door hook as you told me. From your bed, you can easily see the latch on the door. The toiletry bag does not hide the latch at all.
Are you saying I'm lying? It may have been stuck somehow in a different position, or I may not have seen it in the darkness. Or I didn't think to look, you irritating man.
Details matter, madame. A man has been most savagely murdered. You'll excuse me if I attempt to separate the truth from the false.
Forget my toiletry bag and focus on who entered my compartment. Probably after killing Mr. Ratchet.
Madame Hubbard is a force to be reckoned with, but I suspect I'm not done with her.
No.
Thank you for your assistance, madame.
All right.
That's a way to end an interview.
I believe we're done here.
Alright, do we want to see if there's anything else we can connect?
Let's take a look. Oh, something just popped up.
Yes, it did.
The killer...
Based on what I know, I have to deduce how the killer could have avoided being seen by Miss Hubbard.
Okay.
Train leaves at midnight, stopped by the snow.
It's not at his post during that time. Go back to the outline on him.
He's not at his post between 1 and 1:20 at some point.
Right.
Murderer was able to take advantage of the absence.
Not being seen at 1:15.
While Monsieur Michel was chatting with Monsieur Fauché in the bar car between 1 a.m. and 2 a.m., the murderer could have escaped Ratchet's room without being seen. I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
Alright. Is Hubbard a suspect? Is Michelle a suspect?
I keep not hitting the correct
That's all right.
ones. Is she? Is Michelle?
Let's go with her first.
Okay, we know that she's lied to us about something.
Right. Which makes her a suspect.
Appears to be a good lead.
Michelle has not given us outright reason.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the only thing we've got on him that's a little odd is Hubbard said that he wasn't near the table, and yet there's a button potentially from his jacket there.
But we don't know if it's his button or not. We haven't seen his jacket.
Yeah. So, no yet.
So, no, right now I'd have to say no. We don't have any reason to suspect.
Yeah, but these are reversible
because
decisions.
supposedly he was we haven't confirmed, but he was talking with the other guy during that time period when the watch was hit.
Alright. I think it's time to confirm that.
Okay. Looks like if that's supposed to be parallel.
Let's get closer so we can actually...
Missing button.
I found a button from an Orient Express staff jacket. Did you lose one by any chance?
No, monsieur. As you can see, I have all my buttons.
Okay,
It
yeah.
is not mine.
Okay.
Then whose is it?
Yes.
Yeah. The top looked kind of blank, but it's
because I wasn't sure if that was a button or an insignia.
Yeah, it appears to be an insignia.
So we're looking for someone that's missing one of the buttons going down. All right. So who do we need to talk to next?
We need to speak with the assistants.
And they would
and
be
with
second.
Miss Greta.
They'd be in second class. We need to go this way.
Yeah. With both of his assistants and with Ms. Greta. And I think she's... I have no idea what her actually is.
We'll have to take a look at the room number list. But he was room 103, wasn't he?
Let's take a look at the list so we know what we're going to. We just got a cue at the window.
Oh, okay.
No tracks here either.
Still no tracks here. Okay.
Okay. Let's take a look and actually find out. Okay. Or we just pull open the door.
There he is.
Monsieur Edward Masterman, I believe. May I ask you some questions?
I can barely talk. I have a terrible toothache.
We have a doctor on board the train.
perhaps...
I do not need a doctor. I use essential oils. If you can find my flask of clove oil in my box, I would be grateful.
Well, at least he's using a proper product. Clove oil that is helpful for stuff like this.
Take it from the pharmacist. Oh boy, we are about to have a puzzle.
I think that the jojoba oil spilled on the other bottles, leaving their labels illegible. I must find another way to find which one is Masterman's toothache remedy. The weighing scale is soaked in jojoba oil. It's unusable. Ah, this old scale will do the job.
So we got to see which. We got to weigh them out.
All right.
We got to get it from heaviest to lightest.
I must first arrange the vials from the lightest to the heaviest.
Well, let's start by comparing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Here, get a whole new page for this. Get the notepad. So
green is lighter than red.
Green is heavier than
black. Black is lighter than...
Blue is heavier than black.
If I can nail down the lightest right off the bat. Mm-hmm. So black is the lightest of all.
Okay.
And we know the comparison from green to red, which means we don't need to think about black anymore at all.
Yeah.
Yellow in comparison to green. Yellow is lighter than green. Or green is lighter than yellow. No.
Yeah.
Which means that unless blue is somehow lighter, green is second lightest.
Okay.
So black,
then
green. Now we just need to know how red, yellow, and blue compare to each other.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yellow is lighter than blue.
Now that I know the order,
good job.
I can easily guess which one is the clove oil.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's the one in the center.
Well, we got 6 here, but we only have 5 bottles.
Jojoba broke.
Oh, jojoba broke. Okay, never mind.
Here is Monsieur Masterman's remedy.
7 is right in the center, and so is red.
Yeah. Donick, I don't know if that's French for anything. If that might be the company.
Probably the brand name.
Brand name, probably.
Here is your remedy. I hope it will help.
Thank you very much, sir. Ah, well. I can finally speak without too much pain. I'm ready to answer your questions.
You are Monsieur Ratchet's valet?
Yes, sir. That is correct.
Were you told that your employer was murdered?
Yes, sir. A very shocking occurrence.
All right. He is a valet.
Valet.
Also American by that accent and his association with Ratchet. Given that bald...
I'd say he's 39.
Yeah. Given that...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me down.
Now, I have seen people in their 20s that bald before, but...
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
At what hour did you last see Monsieur Ratchet?
It must have been around 9 p.m., sir. That or a little after. I went to bed around 10:30 p.m., same as the person who shares my room, Mr. Foscarelli. He almost immediately began snoring.
What did you do then?
I read, sir. And I spent a while soothing my toothache with clove oil and listening to the snoring.
Did you hear anything during the night?
Over the snoring?
My roommate
Roommate snoring. Of course. Of course, he didn't hear anything else.
Yeah. Are you a smoker?
Yes, sir. I have a cigarette now and then to relax.
But not e-cigarettes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Might as well ask this on the heels of the last.
No, he finds smokers disgusting.
And he hired.
Just another reason why you probably don't do it very much.
Tell me about your employer, Monsieur Ratchet.
I've been working for him for 9 months. I should not wish to speak ill of dead, but he was not a gentleman, sir.
Did you know that he had enemies?
Yes, sir. I heard him discussing some threatening letters, sir, with Mr. McQueen.
Did he mention these letters to you?
He had been reading a letter when I came in. He asked me if I was the one who put it in his compartment. I told him that I had done no such thing, and he should report it to the police at the next station.
How did he respond?
He laughed, sir.
You're joking.
I do not joke, sir.
Forgive me, I can see you do not. Was he taking sleeping pills?
Always when traveling by train, sir. He said he couldn't sleep otherwise. Last night he asked me to give him 2. I did so, along with a glass of water. He dissolved them in the water.
Did you see him drink the water?
No, sir. I left right after I gave him the pills.
Can you tell me again why you gave sleeping pills to Monsieur Ratchet?
Yes, I gave him the pills because when he takes the train, he has trouble sleeping. The letter must have worried him. He specifically asked me to prepare the sleeping pills. I didn't see him drink the water with the pills in it.
Mm-hmm. When he takes the train, he has trouble sleeping.
We don't have any proof that that's a lie.
The letter must have worried him.
That we did know about because he wanted to hire Perota for protection.
He specifically asked me to prepare the sleeping pills.
We don't have any proof of that.
I didn't see him drink the water with the pills in it. This is the one that's suspicious, because if he's on his guard, he's not
He's not wanting 2 sleeping pills. Yeah, I would tend to go with this one.
Yeah.
Monsieur, I believe you are not telling me the truth.
What? How can you say that?
Let's
The
go
gun.
with the gun.
Yeah, because the scream... There is one person who has stated that there was a scream.
Right.
And it was Madame Hubbard saying that she screamed.
Right.
At some point.
Mm-hmm.
She said she was too scared to scream at first, and then she started yelling.
Exactly.
He received threatening letters. One, it seems, last night. Did you know he had a gun under his pillow? And even asked for my help to watch over him? I find it strange that he asked you for sleeping pills when he was afraid for his life and prepared to defend himself.
I'm sure I don't know. Maybe to calm his nerves, maybe out of habit.
Makes no sense.
Wait, please. Isn't it possible that Mr. Ratchet asked me to prepare the pills, but didn't plan to drink them for some reason?
It is possible. But I am a student of character, monsieur, and the Monsieur Ratchet you describe is not the man I met.
If you'll excuse me, my toothache is getting worse again.
I'm afraid this time you must prepare your own clove oil.
Okay, interesting.
That doesn't add up.
Yeah, something doesn't add up there.
You, sir, are either you're lying or he was trying to put up a good face, which doesn't line up with what
All
he's
right, now
behaved.
McQueen is in the next room down. Either 102 or 101, right?
I think the character access thing is under either tab or escape. I know there was I'm trying to remember how we access the list of characters. Was it escape from here?
Yeah.
There it is. Okay. Because we could go around randomly looking at doors, or we could actually come here and get an answer.
Right.
Okay. Osterman. Hector
102.
is in room 102. Greta is in 104, so we do need to speak to the residents of each.
Okay, who do you want first? McQueen?
Let's talk to McQueen.
I believe I am addressing Monsieur Hector McQueen.
Guilty as charged.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, sorry. Just an expression. My father used to say it.
You must have had an interesting childhood.
It's common in America.
Yeah.
No need to be modest. You're a detective.
You are Monsieur Ratchet's secretary?
I am Mr. Ratchet's secretary. Just over a year. I mainly take care of translating certain texts for him. Mr. Ratchet only speaks English.
Ding!
For sure. Your employer, Monsieur Ratchet, is dead.
So they got him after all.
What do you mean? You are assuming he was murdered?
I know he had enemies.
Okay.
Which is consistent with what we know he knows.
Right. Mm-hmm. All right, go ahead and start at the top.
Alright.
Work our way
Can
down.
you tell me about Monsieur Ratchet?
He was American. He was an antiques dealer. I don't know much more. Mr. Ratchet never talked about himself or his life, but I think Ratchet wasn't his real name. And he left the United States to run away from something. Or someone.
Yes?
He started getting letters. Threatening letters.
Do you still have them?
I have one.
Did you know that Monsieur Ratchet had asked for my help?
Asked you? No, I didn't know.
He knew he was in danger. When did you last see him?
Last night around 10 o'clock, I should say.
Did you like your employer, Monsieur McQueen?
No, I did not. He was, I'm sure, a cruel and dangerous man.
I get the idea he's being honest with us there.
Yeah.
That's consistent with his character.
He's almost being too honest, if you know what I mean. All right.
But it is consistent with what we've seen of
Yeah,
him
it is.
so far.
It is consistent with it.
Yeah.
With him in character so far.
Yeah.
All right. Night of the crime.
You know what? Why don't we get these simple questions out of the
Okay.
way?
Sure.
Yes, I smoke cigarettes. I've tried to quit, but no luck.
Was Monsieur Ratchet a smoker?
No, he hated the smell of smoke.
Okay.
Consistent.
Okay.
And consistent with the vape did not belong to him.
Right. Okay.
Or not the vape. The vape itself was not there.
Yeah,
the thing to go in it.
Yeah, the fluid for it.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called. I'm just going to call it the liquid.
Yeah, we don't have that kind of stuff in this house for multiple reasons. One, why introduce it? Two, there is at least one member of the household who would not respond well to breathing that in.
Yeah.
Can you tell me your movements last night?
I went back to my compartment. I read a little. In Belgrade, I went out onto the platform to smoke, but it was cold. I quickly went back in. I then went to Mr. Ratchet's compartment to take some dictation for him. I left around 10 o'clock. I saw Captain Arbuthnot. We ended up chatting in my compartment. Then we went out on the platform to quickly stretch our legs at Minkowski. He left around 2 o'clock.
Thank you. I will need to check Monsieur McQueen's story with Captain Arbuthnot.
Okay.
Okay.
Just to confirm alibi.
Yeah.
Okay, the diary.
I found a diary in Monsieur Ratchet's safe. Did you know about it?
I kept a business appointment book, but I know he had a personal diary as well. That looks like it.
Okay, the threatening letter.
Can you give me this letter, please?
Of course, here it is.
Well, that's simple.
Mm-hmm. And it's the same handwriting throughout.
Yeah. Yeah, because the I's are identical and so are the E's. Same slant.
Yep. Written by somebody right-handed. Because of the direction of the
Most
slant.
likely.
Alright, mind map?
Mind map.
Or do you want to look at things
what's
here
that?
first? Oh, that's
the
note.
letter.
Is there anything else in here that we can spy at?
Doesn't look like it.
Alright, let's mind map just so we can make sure if we don't need to follow him up with anything. There we go.
Out. based on what we got from Michelle and from the secretary. Yeah, this bit.
Yeah.
He only speaks English and allegedly spoke French.
Right. It was not Ratchet it spoke to him.
McQueen saw Ratchet at 10. Ratchet called Michelle at 12:37. No.
Not
Okay.
good.
Okay, then what else are we?
Yeah.
Murderer pretended Ratchet was still alive.
Right. And now we know for sure he didn't.
Murderer may have impersonated Ratchet by calling Monsieur Michel to make it seem that Ratchet was still alive at 12:27 a.m.
Which means either the doctor's lying about time of death,
Mm-hmm.
or the window is throwing things way off.
Yeah, the window cooling the body quicker may be throwing things off as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Hypotheses.
Which is the most likely hypothesis? Ratchet takes sleeping pills. The murderer enters the room, kills him with the gun, and hides under the pill. Nope.
No.
Ratchet takes sleeping pills. The murderer enters the room. He stabs him with a knife. Good so far.
Mm-hmm.
He calls Michelle to make believe that Ratchet is alive. He opens the window to escape, but the train is stuck in the snow. He waits for Michelle to take a break. This seems good, but let's see the last.
That looks plausible.
Ratchet takes sleeping pills. The murderer enters the room. He stabs him with a knife. He calls Michelle to pretend he's alive. He opens the window and flees. No.
No, we know that can't be the case because there's no footprints
There's no
leaving
footprints.
in the snow.
That was easy.
All right. So,
Is
is
Masterman
Masterman
or McQueen
Yeah.
suspect?
Let's go ahead and
McQueen is... Yeah, everything McQueen told us
Mm-hmm.
is consistent with what we know.
Yeah, everything he has said has been confirmed.
Except for the whole talking to the captain thing, but someone
Right.
else mentioned
Mhm.
that at least.
Yeah.
Masterman has been
Masterman
suspicious
is
of...
suspicious simply because of the sleeping pills.
According to the information I have, this is a solid choice.
So he's suspicious because of that.
Yeah. Stabbed Ratchet, then snuck out of the bedroom unseen. The killer must have exited through 203. We have not reported back to Book in a bit.
Do we need to do that yet? We still need to talk to
Yeah.
some other people, right?
We still need to talk to Greta
Yeah.
what it?
She's in 104?
Yes. I guess we are not required to
Okay.
speak to her yet.
So maybe she's in in the common area or something. Let's go take a look.
She wasn't last we checked.
Yeah.
But it might be what we have to do next is report to Book.
Yeah, and that might be the case, but let's take a chance to see if she's in the common area first.
So we also need to talk to the captain.
Yeah. We need to talk to Arbuthnot.
We have...
Okay, there she is.
We cannot speak
But we
with
cannot speak with her. Okay.
her. Okay. So it seems like Book is our next move. Is
Yeah.
he in the lounge or restaurant area?
There
Yes,
he is.
So, my friend, have you found our killer?
Not yet, but I will tell you what I have learned.
Please.
The investigation thus far.
Mm-hmm.
Our assassin could have gotten on the train at Vinkovsky disguised as a conductor, entered Ratchet's room, and killed him. Then he walked out through Madame Hubbard's connection door, where he lost a button from his jacket. He had to wait for Monsieur Michel to be absent. He waited too long. The train had left the station.
He was trapped aboard.
Indeed.
He had opened the window to make it look that he'd escaped that way. However, if he waited until the train stopped again due to snow, his footprints would have been found.
The murderer is still among us. On the train.
There's a problem with the second-class toilets.
What now?
All morning passengers have been complaining that the door is locked, so I went to check. I knocked, but no one answered. I didn't think I should open it without speaking to you first.
Okay.
You did well, Monsieur Michel. Lead the way.
I use my master key.
There's a master key in play.
But who is she? Is she alive?
She is breathing.
Then if she isn't dead, isn't she our murderer?
That,
Not necessarily.
is what we must find out.
That's our mystery remaining character and the lady we saw spying.
Yep. Second class, Joanna Locke.
She had a ticket for the train.
So she didn't have to sneak on board.
Ticket reads Joanna Locke, traveling in compartment 105.
Okay.
Miss, can you hear me? She's breathing. Her pulse is strong. There is no sign of physical violence. This woman is sleeping very soundly.
Is that who took the pills?
That's what I was just about to think myself.
This
She's
woman is
alive.
sound asleep. Given her location, I would say she has been drugged and deposited here.
Well, at least it's not another murder on my train.
The train is, of course, full.
Monsieur, the list I gave you indicates that Hildegard Schmidt shares her compartment.
I will want to talk to her later. For now, we will concentrate on this mysterious young lady. Let's return her to her more comfortable bed.
Good idea. Pierre, locate this woman's room and fetch the doctor.
Yes, sir.
I will throw into the ring it's possible that the sleeping... Okay.
What do you think?
If, for some dumb reason, the valet... I'm not going to keep all the names straight. Masterson. I'm not going to keep the names straight, so I might start referring to people by careers.
Okay. I will connect the names.
Yeah.
Because I'm good at this kind of stuff.
If the valet was correct somehow about Ratchet wanting him to prepare the sleeping pills and him leaving without seeing Ratchet drink them, it's possible that someone could come along and use them later.
Right.
It is also possible that she somehow wound up in the compartment, thought it was just a normal glass of water, drank it by mistake, went to the bathroom, and then was just...
So why was she in there talking with Ratchet?
Good question.
I don't have any answers. I'm
Yeah.
I'm thinking out loud here.
The sleeping pills could have been another defense tactic of,
Yeah.
if you are suspicious, I will drug you without your knowledge so that you can't hurt me.
Yeah.
That would make sense of it, but that seems kind of abstract when
Yeah.
he has a gun.
Yeah, exactly.
I will question her when she wakes up.
Please, let me know what you learn.
All right.
Let's get her to her room.
Compartment is 105. I suggest we return her to her more comfortable bed.
Yes, hopefully she will awaken soon.
And now we wait.
You're somewhere safe.
All right, we do some investigating.
Copy of Moby Dick and a cup on the table. That looks familiar.
With white residue at the bottom.
Okay, so she probably didn't drink that glass.
Okay, that's anything else? Oh,
Her luggage.
her luggage. Briefcase first.
We do not have a
Have a
code.
combo. We need a combo.
Hello.
Missing button.
A briefcase and a wagon Lee conductor's jacket. And the button is missing.
Does not look good for her.
And a wagon-ly conductor's jacket. And the button is missing.
We still don't have combination.
No. Anything else to click on in here? Just trying to move in position, see if anything.
Oh. Back to this.
Yeah. And nothing else is triggering. The only thing that's triggering on the table is the glass.
Oh. That takes us straight to this.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't have any information to go on.
No. And we have to wait for her to wake up. So I have a feeling someone drugged her as well. One sleeping pill for her, one sleeping pill for him?
I don't know. I don't think things are coming together. What else are we supposed to do to advance this?
Alright, let's take a peek here, see if there's anything.
Okay.
Okay, we need to search the room more.
Not seeing anything else to mess with. I'm not seeing anything that hits it. I mean, is there something else we're supposed to... No, there's no further interaction.
A cup of tea with white residue at the bottom.
Because this character does not appear in the novel. This is added on in the computer game. So I'm totally clueless as what's going on with her.
Okay.
Whoops, I hit that button by mistake.
I don't know how we're supposed to get into that safe. Or into that briefcase. Okay, I'm stuck for what our next move is supposed to be.
Alright, hang on. No, there's no numbers on the book. Okay.
It's just a copy of Moby Dick. Wait.
What?
Listen.
Yeah. Okay, try it again. On the next one.
The 8 is consistently making a different sound.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I caught it too.
If you need a break, I can ask Jean to make you some coffee. No,
Please be
that's fine.
silent.
I never remember my passwords, so I make them easy ones. We really need to find the combination. Have you tried 1, 2, 3, 4?
Shut up, Book.
What if the briefcase is booby-trapped? Have you tried 0000? Poirot, I'm disappointed in you. I was certain you would have it by now.
Can we go talk to him and tell him to shut up?
Silent like a mouse, please.
I'm sorry. You're right. I'll be quiet now. You need to concentrate. I will not utter another word. Not one.
Book, there will be another murder on the
Oh, man.
Alright, now.
That's why the oval's there.
Yeah. There it is.
It's good to have that there for those who are not able to hear as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we got it.
Let's unlatch.
Kitty.
That's the same plaid heart.
Yeah.
The stuffed animal is the same as in the photo found at the crime scene.
What a coincidence.
Mademoiselle Locke appears to have been investigating Monsieur Ratchet.
Let's see if it rotates around anything on the back. No.
Not on the back.
Dossier.
Right. Police investigator. She's a cop.
Mm-hmm.
Mademoiselle Locke seems very interested in our victim.
Of course. She has studied her target.
Possibly.
Massachusetts State Police.
Okay. There's her badge.
This badge says that Joanna Locke is an American detective with the Berkshire Police Department in Massachusetts.
An American police officer? Oh.
Driver's
And
license.
there's some confirmation.
Joanna Locke, Lincoln Main Street, apartment 5, Berkshire, Massachusetts.
Born in 91.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, there's something I wanted us to...
Her driver's license confirms her identity. She is American.
These are fake IDs. It's certain.
And
Her service
her
weapon.
service weapon. Her service.
I can't tell whether that's safety on or safety off. I think it's on, but...
Hard to say.
She has a gun.
Come, Poirot. Criminals are often known to carry guns.
Ratchet was stabbed,
Not shot.
Yeah.
Why take it on the train?
Because she's a cop.
Uh-huh.
She's waking up.
She is a police officer.
I would not be surprised if our murder victim were...
What?
Shush your yap.
Oh, my head. What's all the yelling about?
Who are you? Give me a good reason why you should not be in handcuffs.
I can give you a reason, Book. Whose handcuffs will we use? I have none. Do you?
Well,
You are Joanna Locke, mademoiselle?
Yes, Joanna Locke. I'm a detective.
She's still out of it.
Berkshire, Massachusetts Police.
I have found your credentials, mademoiselle.
And I know who you are, Mr. Poirot.
Then, if the
Mister.
introductions are complete, perhaps the explanations may begin.
I'll try. It's simple, really. I'm on the trail of a murderer.
Dun dun dun.
It was not in the book.
Okay.
Finish chapter
Chapter
2. I never got this far when I tried to read Orient.
Detective after 5 years on patrol.
This is all this is additional.
On a major case. It had been a month since Daisy Armstrong was kidnapped. The Armstrongs were desperate for some sign of hope. I was there only for paperwork, to fill in some blanks.
Alright, FYI. For you,
Yeah.
what happening right now is not a part of the novel. But it's going to fill in blanks for the story behind it's filling in the blanks for the story behind the novel.
Okay.
And that's all the spoilers I'm going to give everyone.
We get to be her.
I should go through the case
Yep.
file one more time.
Here's a map.
2018.
Mm-hmm.
A topographical map. Often more important than a road map in these mountains.
Oh, yeah. Topographical map tells you about the land.
Right.
And when roads aren't reliable, that's what you need.
Mm-hmm.
Where are the rivers? Where are the hills? Where does it slope? Can you use that to figure out what's going on?
Yeah. Alright. Let's look at the case.
Daisy Armstrong case. Daisy Armstrong, 3-year-old girl, daughter of John and Sonia Armstrong. Victim was taken sometime on the evening of February 24th, 2019. The abduction took place at the Armstrong residence, where a reception was being held. Ms. Moreau, Daisy's nanny, discovered the child's disappearance at about 10:45 p.m.
The investigation is now part of a pile of investigations, and my captain sent me here just to dot some I's and cross some T's.
A ladder was found outside the bedroom. It was used to remove Daisy from the house. The window, locked from the inside, was found open. 4-wheel drive tracks were found in the wood near the house. No party guests drove a 4x4. And I will say, as far as criminal investigation shows, CSI Miami or whatever is correct. You can tell whether it's 4x4 by the tracks.
Yep.
The crime was audacious. How could the kidnapper know which was the window of Daisy's room?
No, they could use a ladder to reach it, and no, they could enter the room without being seen.
Either they did a lot of detective work or it was an inside job.
Have a million ready in 2 to 3 days. We will inform you where to deliver the money. We caution you not to go public or talk to the police. The child is in safe hand. After law enforcement protocols were in place, the Armstrongs followed the ransom demands and paid the ransom of $1 million on March 1st. Since then, there's been no further communication from the kidnappers, and Daisy is not returned. The investigation is ongoing.
The misspellings are clearly on purpose, and they didn't return the child when the ransom was paid.
All right, I'm going to pull another trick from the investigations.
Okay.
Which letters are missing?
Okay. We're missing an E, A,
H for where?
H. Caution you not to go public or talk to.
There's an extra
O.
O.
The police. The child is in safe hands. S.
E, A, H, O, and S. I don't think that spells anything.
Mm-hmm.
Worth a shot.
Yeah. Keep in mind for later.
John Armstrong.
The father. Age 38.
Retired
Occupation.
Colonel, British Armed Forces. Where have we heard this before?
Mm-hmm. Arbithol.
Doesn't have the scar, but there's potentially a connection.
Possible connection because of British Armed Forces.
We were hosting a social event to raise money for a museum. There were many people, some of them total strangers, and we were all very busy. Then we heard Suzanne, Daisy's nanny, screaming. Must have been 10:45 or 10:50 p.m. My wife and I went to Daisy's room. Suzanne was crying hysterically. Daisy wasn't in her bed, and on her pillow was a ransom note.
How could the child be taken with so many people in the house?
Good question.
Sonia.
This would be Mama.
The last time I saw Daisy was 10:30 when I went to check on her in her room. I noticed Suzanne wasn't around, but Daisy was sleeping peacefully. I stayed with her for 10 minutes or so. I assumed Suzanne would return soon, so I joined the house party.
Okay.
I can't imagine the pain her parents felt when they realized Daisy was gone. How are they going to feel when they realize I have no answers for them? Only more questions.
Deposition to
The
be
nanny.
retaken.
That's why I'm here. A damn computer glitch. Or somebody pushed delete instead of save. Whatever happened, we lost the nanny's deposition. So my entire contribution to the investigation is to take it again.
Okay. Telephone record.
Sonia called a number. Sonia called another number. John Armstrong called yet a third number. Wait, 555. Sonia called her husband. Then she called another number. Her husband called somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Suzanne called her. The nanny called Sonia.
Mm-hmm. The nanny called somebody somewhere else.
And then John Armstrong called 911.
911.
So I'm going to keep track of that, just in case.
So all of these interconnect with each other except for the one by Suzanne Moreau. I'm assuming that's the name of the nanny. Unless they tell us otherwise.
Sonia called Suzanne. John called Sonia.
Mm-hmm.
Suzanne called also Sonia.
And later on in the evening,
Suzanne called unknown around time of kidnapping.
Mm-hmm.
And then he called the cops.
And then he called the cops.
5 minutes later.
Right. All right, so...
The phone record of the night of the kidnapping. The last call was for 911.
I think that's as much as we've got here. Who did she call?
All right, and with that, because of the time, this would be a good spot to end.
All right. Guess it would be escape to get out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
what I'm trying to... Oh, there you go, system.
In menu. If we have to redo the case, then oh well.
Alright, and with that, that brings us to the end of this week's edition.
A family night at the Emporium.
So now, we know the case we're doing on the train, and it evidently has a link to a kidnapping.
I have a wild guess where they're going with this, but it is a wild guess.
That happened several years earlier.
Huh.
Very interesting. So, like a good Agatha Christie novel, it's going to be very involved. I'm looking forward to see where we go in the story from here, especially when they do this part. I have read the novel. I know where it's going. She has not read the... As you said, we are at the point...
I started it, but we are well past the point where I knew what was going on.
So,
I barely got to the guy is dead before I lost interest and went on to something else.
Yeah, so a lot of the investigation I'm going to leave in her hands, and I'm going to be kind of the one that helps get us on track in case we get off on a wild goose chase or something like that.
Goodbye.
And help bring us back in. But I'm looking forward to see what happens this part, because this part here that's happening right now is not in the novel, but it sets up everything that is to come. So that's what's going to be happening there. So what's going to be happening here the rest of the week is a little bit different. Normally, Wednesday night is the weekly Skyrim serial, where I'm doing a run in Skyrim called a Kentucky Hawkeye in Jarl Balgruuf's court. I'm playing as myself, having been magically transported to the land of Tamriel, and I am trying to figure out how to get back. As I've discovered, I am the Dragonborn, and I've gone through all the stuff to confirm that, yes, I am a Dragonborn, whatever that means. And we are be adventuring from there as I try to find a way back home. That normally happens on Wednesday. Then Saturday is Grappler's Keep, our WWE 2K25 universe, where number wrestlers from all of your favorite tabletop RPG genres compete in a ring that we call the Dice Tray. We are working our way towards our next premium live event. Last week, I'm probably going to, at the beginning of the next Grappler's Keep, talk about what happened this past Saturday, because we had so many crashes and stuff going on with OBS and all that. Probably do a quick review of that. But we won't be having either one of those streams this week, simply because I will be out of town. I'm going to be at Gen Con in Indianapolis this weekend. I'm going to be running 3 games for Kobold Press and 3 games for Magpie Games. And for Kobold Press, I'll be running things from Tales of the Valiant. And for Magpie Games, I'm going to be running games out of their Urban Shadows. So I'm going to be having fun with that. I'm going to be running 6 different events total. So I'm going to be fun GMing and DMing. So, and maybe finding other things to do as we go there. So next time we will be back on will be this time next week, as we try to see what this American detective knows that might show some light on what happened to our dear Mr. Ratchet.
Who knows what the connection is, other than that apparently he must have known this girl, or at least seen her stuffed cat. Anyway, if you've got thoughts on what's going on there, you can always drop us a line in our Discord while Dad's off at Gen Con. Let us know what you think's going to happen next. Maybe not spoiling the actual plot of this, please, because I would like to actually see it. Let's see. And there's one other special channel in there that's not dedicated to one specific stream, called the Prayer Closet. In this household, we believe in the power of prayer. We know that it works. We've seen it at work in the lives of people around us. If you want spiritual support for something you're going through, you can head to the Prayer Closet channel and let us know, and we'll be praying for your situation. Or maybe you don't want us to know the details. That's understandable. This is the internet. Anyone can get a hold of anything if they try hard enough. If that's the case, use the praying hands emoji, and we'll take that as an unspoken prayer request. God knows what's going on, even if we don't, and we can pray for you, and He can answer without us having any idea what's actually happening.
So if you'd like that kind of spiritual support, please take advantage of that opportunity. So we got different things going on here. If you're into merch, we have merch. What kind of merch? We have t-shirts, we have hats, we have cozies. We have cups. We have other things as well. Go check us out on our Fourth Wall store there. As we have some things there. I may make a couple of things for stuff that I want for myself, and we'll make available as well for everybody here in the near future as well. Also, I have an Etsy shop. I make custom GM screens for people like myself going to gaming conventions like this, or for people that have a home game going on. Or if you just want to have something as a commemorative gift for your forever GM when you've reached the end of a big campaign. I've done that on several occasions for friends here on Twitch and all that. So check us out. The Etsy link is there in chat right now. We make those. We have the 4-panel ones that fold up like a big book that are easy to carry. We have the 3-panel models that can be just all straight wood. We can also alter that so you can put a tablet in. I'm going to be bringing my infamous, brain just went blank. The Mimic screen. I've got one that looks like a Mimic that I can put a tablet inside, facing myself and all that while I'm running the game and all that, so I can use that as a reference. Like, you can put the game guide reference in there or other stuff as well, or you can use it for playing music and stuff like that for ambiance and stuff like that, or be able to do them both at the same time. Or I also have designs where the tablet is facing towards the outside, so we have that option as well. And also we have the 3-piece version on hinges that contains a computer screen inside, so you can hook your laptop or other device up to there and be able to broadcast things like maps and initiative orders and play music, stuff like that from your GM screen as well. We have all of those options. Just check us out there on Etsy. So we are going to raid a good friend of the channel, Praxagorthus. Before I was going to go painting pirate, but he was already offline, so we'll go ahead and go to our good friend Prax, who's got Dragon Age going. She finished up the one game she was doing here, so she's going to be doing starting Dragon Age Inquisition tonight, so she's probably, if she hasn't already, in the process of creating a brand new character for us to go, for people to go. I don't know if there's going to be a group effort like she has with some of the others. We'll find out, but we're going to go raid Prax. So if you're at Gen Con, catch me wearing some of the merch, and you can get yourself a free complimentary bottle of diet water as long as supplies last. So until next time, everyone, may green be the grass below you, may blue be the sky above you, may straight be the path before you, and warm be the hearts that love you. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
It is the best Twitch channel that is secretly an old-timey ice cream parlor on either side of the Mississippi, or the Rockies. And you should hear about the specials. Monday nights is Bonnie's Bonbons, cream extravaganza with all the float sodas and sundaes you can shake a stick at. I can shake a stick at quite a lot of Sundays, but there is also a Fudge Rodin Sunday special on Tuesdays, and the famous 1, 2, 3 parfait on Wednesdays, where wrestlers meet up in the squared circle to work out their differences with some healthy wrestling-style fisticuffs. It is all good, clean fun. Hawkeye's old-time gaming emporium. Their milkshakes bring all the gamers to the yard, and their content is more exciting than any Nickelodeon. Take your horse and buggy to their address, twitch.tv/KY Hawkeye.
This has been a Diet Water production.